Well, hey, wait, I was not ready to open the stream, but we're live now. I opened the stream and then I realized, wait, something's missing.
What did you miss?
My motion capture is missing.
Oh my god, you're just standing here menacingly.
I'm just imagine me. I can't T-pose, but imagine I'm just T-posing menacingly. Okay, there we go. Hi.
Nice.
Now we're ready for real.
Yay!
This
you're
happens
moving. I'm
every
moving.
time. We're moving. Anyway, yes. Welcome to this month's episode of The Great DebACE. So this time we're gonna be talking about the iconic utaite duo unit After the Rain. And I'm joined by Rav here. Rav, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello. I am a they them Rav. You can find me on most social network things with at Ultraviolet Rav. Yay!
Yay!
Okay, pass.
Yes. You can go follow Rav on Twitch as well. I linked their name in the stream title, so you can go check that out. And yeah, so we can get right into it, I guess. So
Yeah.
let's so for anyone who is unfamiliar with After the Rain, we'll do like a quick rundown of who they are and stuff.
Yeah.
So here we go. This is a picture. This is one of the. This is like official art, right?
Yes, this is for one of the albums, I believe.
Yes. So After the Rain is a duo unit made up of two utaite, Mafu Mafu and Soraru. So I've like pointed to them for anyone who does not know who either of them are. If there's like ever people that don't know who like Mafu Mafu is, I always get so shocked. Like, you don't know the man, the myth, the legend, Mafu Mafu.
I mean, after Project Sekai came out, I've been saying that he's the one that wrote Composing the Future. Because that's like a pretty good way to like be like, oh wait, I do know that person for most folks.
Yeah, he's kind of everywhere sometimes.
Yeah, he streams. He actually was streaming about like 9 hours ago ish. No, wait, 8 p.m. Japan time is 7 a.m. my time, so that is 6 7, 8 hours ago. I was actually pretty close. 8 hours
Ooh.
ago, they were actually streaming, um oh man, what were they streaming? I saw the tweet late because I was sleeping and, like, being half asleep, but yeah, they did, like, stream, gaming. Ooh, you
Oh
got
my
a
god,
raid.
wow. Leah, thanks for the raid. Wow, hello, hello, welcome raiders. You guys are here joining us for the beginning of this month's episode of my monthly talk show type stream where we just kind of talk about like a random different topic every month. So this month's topic is after the rain. And I'm joined by Rav here. And yeah, we say I call this the great debase, but a lot of the time we don't really end up debasing. It's more like a general. It just ends up being like a general brain rot discussion. So yeah, feel free to hang out and vibe in the chat and give your own ATR opinions if you wish. Let me do a quick shout out for Leah. Okay. Did I spell your name right? Yes. Okay. But yeah, thanks for the raid, bro. But yes, wait, what were we talking about?
Mafu Mafu's a multi-creator that does a little bit of everything, and I was talking about how he was streaming this morning with his group of friends. He's done music for Project Sakai, as I previously mentioned. He's also done anime openings that we'll definitely be mentioning later. They've also technically like dabbled in voice acting in the anime, I wanna say Clockworks, but I'm not 100% sure. It's one of the anime singles that they did, and they were like background characters.
Oh, I never
Mafu
knew
Mafu's
that.
Yeah, Mafu's also done a very small tidbit of acting on camera
Yeah.
for the one song that he did. He like was part of the drama that was part of the song. I am losing my thought. It is like running away from
Mafu is
me.
everywhere. He
Yeah.
has like multiple aliases as well. It's like
Yes.
he does everything.
Yes.
Soraidu, I feel like Soraidu's just been vibing.
He really has been like he does his own things. Like he's part of as an example, they're both part of XYZ.
Mm,
um they they both do concerts. They exist
they exist.
online
Yeah.
and also in real life.
They actually had their, I think it was their 15th anniversary live. That was last year.
Yes.
And that was an online live. I got to watch that. It was really, really good.
Mhm, mhm.
We have a couple of clips from that. Well, we have a clip from that to show in a bit.
Yes, yes.
And I was gonna say something else and I forgot what I was gonna say. Soraru gives old uncle vibes. He just chills out and
He
goes with
really
the flow.
does.
Yeah, yeah, that is his
Yeah.
vibe. And I think it's just really funny how in like all their like live clips and everything, because like the whole utaite thing is like a lot of them don't show their faces, right? Like it's like VTubers.
Yep.
But like Mafu's been showing his face more. But Soraru still doesn't. So in like concert like streams and like videos and stuff, the camera is always just at like an angle where you can like
Word.
you just don't see his face.
Yep.
Which I find really funny.
I was
But
gonna
like
say, like, the camera people take really, really good care in terms of making it so that his face is not seen at any
yeah.
whatever angle we're at.
But the thing is, even though we can't see his face, you still know that he's really pretty.
Yes. In,
uh
like, the two things that he's actually shown his face on. I don't think there's, like, any archives or anything like that
yeah.
left for those, though.
I didn't even know that there were things that he showed his face on.
The technically, the actual lives that they did, like online lives that they did back around COVID ish.
Ah,
So yeah.
damn. You can see everyone but
Yes.
Soraru. Yeah, that was like that was the
That I
Hiki
want to say that
Fest.
was Hiki Fest
Yeah.
2020 when they did it
I
online.
remember watching that. And like
Yep.
then they were all lined up for the MC and Soraru was just like stood far away.
Yep.
Oh, Soraru. He's fun.
Very shy.
Yeah.
Let's go with shy.
Shy. Yeah. But yeah, so you mentioned that they had like a different name before they were After the Rain.
Yes.
I
So
didn't know this.
before they officially named themselves to be After the Rain, they used to go by Sorairo Mafura, which is taken
That's so
the Sora from
cute.
Soraru and Mafu from right, and it just means sky, like sky blue muffler,
Mm.
and that used to be their, I guess, duo name. But they changed it. I really don't remember why they changed it, other than they probably thought it was cringe or something, because that's what a lot of people do. They change things or like move on if they believe what they were doing is cringe. But like at the same time, they also make jokes about how cringe their utaita career just is in general,
Mm.
because you sit in a room by yourself, screaming into the mic, and then you release it out into the wild and hope people like you.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
yeah, I've been there. You've been there.
yeah. So,
Uh,
like, yeah, that's them. That's them.
that's ATR in a nutshell, I guess. But yeah, do we want to well, we've kind of touched upon this, but do we want to just give a brief description of like utaite in general, just in case because I feel like nowadays more and more people, like especially with the rise of like the VTuber community, like
Yeah.
people aren't as familiar with like utaite stuff, because I've seen people look at like utaites and be like, is that a VTuber? No, that's not a VTuber. Different.
I was gonna say the line's been a little bit blurred more
Yeah,
recently, but
that's true.
not. They're still technically not the same thing.
Yeah, like there are a lot of
So,
utaite that have started, like they have like their own like live 2D models and stuff, but they still don't call
yes.
themselves VTubers. They're still utaite. So
Yeah. So utaite is quite literally just like singer in Japanese, but it's got a different nuance to it. So in Japanese, am I typing in I am. Sorry. So in Japanese, if I can type it, there we go. So there are two terms that basically mean the same thing. The first is utaite and the other one is kashu. And the difference between the nuance is utaite is like the weeb version. You sit at home in a closet and you
weeb
sing
version.
Vocaloid songs. While kashu is usually used for like the more mainstream singers. So like utaite has a sort of like indie or like I guess cover artist nuance
Yeah,
to it, while kashu more has like a original song, mainstream, J-pop sort of nuance to it.
is there like a link between like the term like utaite and then the term like utatte Do they like?
Yes, but not really.
Okay.
I'm not typing in the chat. There we go. So utatte mita just quite literally says I tried singing it or I attempted singing. And there's no like big thing behind it. It's just you tried to sing it. So that's like their way of saying this is a cover. It's not the original song kind of thing.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But like the words wise, the only thing that's the same is the uta part, which just means song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, there you go.
Not me, just info dumping.
No, that's what we're here for. That is quite literally what we're here for. But yeah, that's like a brief on like utaite, and then like you also have the like wider international utaite community, but that's not what we're talking about today. But yeah, okay.
Yeah,
so that can kind of, we can move on into like back into ATR specifically, and like they have a bunch of I forgot we literally had an utaite slide.
Oh, yeah. See, here's some examples. So like on the left side, I put the thing of Changjaro Sonic, which is like a I don't even. It's an event of like 20-ish different utaites getting together to do things. Concert, yay, sing.
It's a big
There,
concept.
it's hosted by Gero, and he's the green one that's like right above Ace's wing right about now, like in the center ish. And everybody who's also pictured on there are also utaite.
There are so many
I
utaites.
literally, yeah, I don't know all of them off the top of my head. Some notable ones that I do know are Underbar. He's the one that's like near the center at the very top. He's got a mask, and that's like his thing. He has a mask even on his avatar. So when he does show up to like live events, he has that little like masquerade mask.
He's such a meme.
Yes, he makes me really mad because like he's a really good singer.
Yeah, but he doesn't sing
his
seriously.
entire thing, his entire thing is memeing.
Yeah.
Like screaming and ad-libbing is his thing. And you know, you got to respect that cuz not everybody can do memes so consistently well. So, yeah, so those are some utaite, and then there's people on the right, which I think I need to dodge out of the way. Do I need to dodge this way? Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm dodging out of the way, kind of away from my mic. Oops. These are some folks who were with the Hikifest Live 2020 online. No, I lied. That's the first one at MetLife Dome. That's the one I went to. I lied. Anyways, yeah,
So yeah,
because
this
I
one has
have all the
Madison.
key changes and shit for it.
Oh
Yeah,
my
sorry.
god.
Anyways, this was the one that they did in 2019, and this is their like promotional art for it. And as you can see, all of these people are anime faces. Wow, holy moly! But they're not VTubers.
But they're not VTubers. Different.
The one I have in
community.
middle is Ado, who has been rising in popularity in the last like 3-ish years. She did very definitely start as a normal, undiscovered utaite like everybody else.
Well, she just blew up somehow.
Yeah, she blew up. I want to say because of Usewa, because especially in Japan, that sort of topic is just something that you like. You guys, you think about it, but you just don't say it out loud. And she said it loud and clear. So, it you know like ended up on the mainstream media of like the younger generation saying, yeah, this is an awesome song because we can voice our true opinions, while the older generations were all like, well, you're not supposed to really say that out loud, and like therefore condemned it.
What actually is the song about? I never actually paid attention to the lyrics.
It's basically like a societal commentary on how we are expected to, especially in like the Japanese culture of, you work really hard and you are just sort of like not that's not the right word. Basically you're expected to but don't want to conform to society, and you're just expected to live your life as a good corporate worker. Yes, that. Thank you,
Okay.
for the words. Thank you.
Work hard, stay in line, do as you're told. Okay.
Yeah. And the usewa is like shut the fuck up. Like I don't care about that. I don't want to do that sort of thing.
Yeah, no, that's a power move.
Yes.
Damn.
Why did shut up get no, that is not something to filter out.
Filtered out for you? Oh my god.
It filtered it for me. I'm like, huh, interesting.
Yeah.
But yes.
But yeah, are
So
those like a prime example of how like utaites can really like blow up into like the mainstream? Especially with like the recent One Piece film.
Yes.
As well.
Yes. Do not get me started on One Piece. I will also go very far into that.
This is not a One Piece stream. This is not a One Piece stream. Moving swiftly back to ATR.
Yes. Back to After the Rain. Back to After the Rain.
So before we get into like some more specific like things, Since we did mention like the concerts and stuff, let's play a couple of like concert clips because I have them right here.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, it's leaking through the bottom of my. This is fine.
There we go again. You can't see Soraru's face.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's from the 15th anniversary live last year. 15th? 5th anniversary. 5th anniversary. I kept saying 15th.
You were close.
5th anniversary. Yeah, so you can see there how they like angle the camera so you don't quite see his face and his classic, yeah, his classic emo hair. I really like Soraru's hair. I think it's really cool. But yeah, and then I have one more clip here.
Oh, it might be a little late, but epilepsy warning for anybody who's sensitive to light.
I forgot how flashy this was. Yeah. So that's a couple of live clips for you guys. But yeah, you can the camera angles, yeah, the blurry close-ups.
Yep.
But like I respect the work that they do to like respect the privacy of the utaites.
Yeah.
They work hard for that, so
Yes.
yeah. But yeah, that's After the Rain. It's like in real 3D form.
3D except it's on a screen, so it's 2D again.
It's 3D, but it's 2D. But you know what I mean. I consider utaites to be like 2.5D, you know?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, like VTube. VTubers are also technically like 2.5, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they're images, but they move.
Yeah. But yeah, okay, so I have a little collage of some ATR like song pics. So you put one thing on the screen and then I put 3 more.
I mean, to be fair, other than the 1 out of the 3 that you put, like I do very agree on these being hella jams. The one, okay, let's go back like 3 steps. On the top left, we have Yumekui or Dream Eater.
Yes.
On the bottom left, we have Moa, which I always thought they just misspelled the English word
No,
more.
me too.
But but it is officially supposed to be Moa, M-O-U-A.
Yeah.
On the top right, we have a Pokemon song 1, 2, 3 that I will just not shut up about, so I'm just gonna move on. And then on the bottom right, we have Yukoku Yume to Mimagao, which is dusk mistaken for a dream. They're all hella bops. I like all of them except for Dream Eater. It's just like not my vibe. But otherwise, like in general, like they do a lot of very like pop rock sounds. So you hear a lot of guitar. You hear cool like drum riffs and stuff. Mostly guitar riffs, but they do definitely do a lot of like the pop rock sound. Obviously, this is like the J pop rock sound because they are Japanese artists. But yeah. I feel like I'm missing something.
No, yeah, I think Dream Eater is probably the one with like the most different. Well, they all kind of have a different vibe.
Yeah.
Like Dream Eater is kind of more dark.
Yes.
Moa is kind of more like rock. 1, 2, 3 is just very anime.
It is very anime. I mean, to be fair, it was written for anime,
Yeah, exactly.
so I hope that it's
Yeah.
more anime-y.
And then like I don't even know how to describe yugoku. Like,
It's I'm gonna say it's like a softer rock. It's got like more piano elements to it than some of the other songs.
yeah. It's
It's
not as
well
like
I'm
fast paced.
yeah, I was gonna say it's probably obvious to see from the thumbnail that it's intended to be like a love song, like in your youth.
Yeah.
So
It's got
there's
that
that.
Seishun vibe.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I really really like Dream Eater more and Yukoku to the long title. Yukoku Yumi Sofu's
The long
Go.
one.
That's that one. Yeah. Those were like the three that I put on here. But yeah, like Dream Eater, I don't know. Like I hadn't really listened to it too much before, but then I heard it in the
Oh, the
fifth
concert.
anniversary live. Yeah. And I was like, wait, no, this is actually such a vibe. Why did I not listen to this properly before?
Oh my god, I remember your tweet about it too.
No, it's so funny because while I was watching that, like they were like in the middle of that performance, I opened up Discord. I went straight into Soshi's DMs. I was like, Soshi, duet this with me. So that's actually in the works.
Nice.
But yeah, as for 1, 2, 3, we've got a whole
We
thing
have
about that
its
coming
own slide. Yeah. Oh, another thing that I really like about After the Rain as a unit is like their story that they have going on in most of their songs. So like Yukoku as an example is like a it's interwoven with other After the Rain songs. So
Oh,
oh
really?
oh no, my brain is not braining right
Oh
now.
no.
I
I
lost
didn't
it.
know that there were
What's the other?
connections. Which one?
Da 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 da. Da da
Oh.
da da da
Oh,
da
what is
da
that called?
da da da. Da
Da,
da
da,
da
da,
da
da,
da
da,
da.
da, da. Yeah, I know the
It's
song.
gone. I'm
What's
so
it
sorry.
called? I never
It's
remember the
gone.
titles. Oh my god.
Now I gotta go onto my YouTube because I have the playlist. Where's my playlist? Why are all my playlists gone? Hello,
Oh no,
excuse me.
YouTube.
You.
Don't do
Oh,
this
I'm
to
on
us
the
right
wrong
now.
YouTube account. It's
Oh,
because I'm on the wrong YouTube account. Okay,
that'll do it.
good. Whew. Okay, let me pull up. Okay, so I found the entire playlist. So okay, there is a series of songs that I call Sekai wa because all of the YouTube videos descriptions start with Sekai wa blah 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 blah. So like the world
Oh.
is whatever-ing,
Yeah.
right? And I put these in chronological order in terms of release date. But
Ooh.
there's the World Sick Boys and Girls, Sekai Shiku ni Shounen Shoujo, and then there's Oka ni Tsukiyato Sodeshirikure. That's the
Oh
one I
yeah.
was thinking about. That's the one
Oh.
with the girl with the cherry blossoms as the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Then there's I Sleep Well. Then there's Comet Train Bell,
Oh my
Swaying
god,
from
I
Season
sleep
to
well.
Season,
Mm-hmm.
Marine Snow, Bouquet, Equation for Beginning of Love, Dusk. Here it is, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Origami to Hyakkyo, and Bankarankyo, I think. I don't know how to read kanji, and it is not auto-translated to English, so I guess I'm reading Japanese now. Anyway, so all of these songs, because they all have in the description a statement that starts with Sekai wa, so the world is, it depends, but so like for Sekai Sick, the World Sick Boys and Girls, I guess it auto translates to English for me, but the world wishes for a tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
For Dusk, the one in the description is the world was half asleep and half awake. So
Okay.
I like lump these all together into the same world. And while I am not a
Oh.
very good person who theorizes stuff, I'm a consumer of those theories.
Yeah.
So I don't have many like of my own opinions to say. But these songs, at least thematically and character wise, are connected.
Huh.
And there's some theories saying that these are like, if they look different, they're reincarnations of each other, just meeting in
Oh.
their future slash past lives that they were reincarnated into.
Okay.
So, as an example, I don't even remember which song it is. Oh no. There is one of these songs say like I can't fall in like even if it's a mistake, I can't fall in love with you, right?
Mhm.
And it's um Swaying from Seasons to Season, that's the one.
Oh, that one.
Says
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't fall in love with you, but then like 3 years later there's an entire song called Equation for the Beginning of Love. Like, well shit, you can't defy fate. You're gonna fall in love. Anyway, stories are
Damn.
connected.
Today I always learn so much in these streams. Like I never knew they were connected. That's so interesting. I gotta like go back and watch these music videos. Mm.
Yes. They're always good to watch.
Mm. Okay.
Let's see, where's your DMs? Here's that for you for later.
Oh, thank you. I will check that out.
But yes, storytelling, very good.
Yes. Okay. So, if we want to get more specific about what is this slide?
I put
Oh.
a bunch of yeah. So that's the slide I called "Are they real artists?" Yes, they are. Look at their CDs.
Yes.
So the argument that I've heard from non-believers is basically
Non-believers.
basically saying, well, they're still indie artists, so they're not real artists.
That's
And
what?
the answer is false. They are real artists. Look at all their CDs.
Mm-hmm.
So like obviously like having a publicly released media is not the requirement for being a quote unquote real artist, but like the fact that they started out, you know, indie, no representation from agencies or anything. So the first two at the in the back, I guess, the top row, left and the center one are After the Rain Quest and Pre-Rhythm Arch, and those were the two that they the albums that they released as Dojin albums, so they're mostly cover songs. Um,
Mm.
and then we have over here behind my head is the Kurokuresto Story, which is their officially first album. Now I say officially first album because prior, I want to say it was prior to that, they had two singles release for Kaidoku no Indecipherable and um oh no, what's the other one? There was another one that is currently escaping me, but they were both commissioned songs that they did as a single. So each of the singles only have 4 songs on it, and um, they are very, in my opinion, like buried gems because that was still before they were very widely known.
Mm.
And then we have the oh man, I am forgetting. I am forgetting the bottom left one right now. The bottom
Oh.
right one, I cannot forget because that is the 7 times 2. Well, it's not, it looks like 7 times 2. Deadly Sins. There we go. The Deadly
Ah.
Sins album. Because I very definitely bought the box edition for this, and I very definitely have read through the editors slash creator notes about all the songs, and I very definitely do listen to this album a lot.
You're so valid for that.
But yeah, so like they have a lot of music out, and these are only their like official albums.
Mm.
So there are songs that are like posted on YouTube, and there are a lot of songs posted on YouTube.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
YouTube is like their main. It's always been like that. Not YouTube. Well, it was like Nico Nico Doga, but like
Yes.
those kinds of platforms have always been like their main
Yeah.
platform. I couldn't find another word.
Platform has been named platform.
You get what I'm saying.
Yes, I very do get what you're
Yeah.
saying. It's their platform of choice to reach out to the general public, I
Yeah.
guess, outside of like Twitter.
It's like the most accessible place, I think, as
Yes.
well. Yeah. I was gonna say something, and I forgot what it was. It was something about
Ooh.
Mafu Mafu being more like he's become okay, yeah, no. So like Mafu Mafu and like Soradu as well, but like I feel like more Mafu is like when you like because like I lost my words. So like he went from being like this very much like indie figure to, I mean, they're still technically like indie, but like he's become much more of like a public figure now.
Yes.
Because like he's like everywhere.
Yes.
Like wasn't he on like I don't remember what it's called, but in Japan don't they have like a special like New Year's like program?
Yes.
Wasn't he on
So
that?
yes, he was. So it's called Kohaku Utagassen,
Yeah,
which
that one.
quite literally is just white and red song not tournament, but like song battle, I guess. And basically, that's like the New Year's thing that people watch, kind of like Macy's fucking whatever parade in America that I don't watch because I don't have TV. But anyways, so Kohaku is a public, like a national public TV show. I don't know if I can call it a show. Maybe event is better because it only happens once a year.
Yeah.
But it is a invite basis, and as a person who sometimes watches it, I say sometimes because I am not living in Japan and I need to find a way to watch Japanese content, and that is very difficult. But anyways, it's really cool because it's like a sort of kind of like a YouTube rewind, but on a Japanese national level. So you see a bunch of artists who are either like completely new and like popped up out of nowhere, mafu mafu. You also see a bunch of artists who have been here and have kept their seats as reigning champions for like the past 10 years or whatever. And then you have a little bit of like mixes in between. So like maybe they popped off 5 years ago and then they popped off again from their song being featured in a movie or something like that. And it's really funny to me because the all the singers are separated either into the red team or the white team, and I'm honestly not sure how the judging goes for this, but at the end of it, like they say who's the winner, like the red team or white team, and in the end it doesn't really matter. The fact that you're able to perform for the event itself is like an honor.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, when it was announced that Mafu Mafu would be on this
It was
from
like
the
such a
Utaite
big
side,
deal.
yeah, it was like, holy shit, that they're like, we're being represented by this person now. And then from like the general public, it was a sort of who even is this? Is it okay to even get like internet talent, quote unquote, right? To do something as I don't know, sacred maybe
Like
is not
prestigious.
the word, but yeah. So it's like a sort. So from the general public, it was that's kind of weird, sort of like kind of precautionary sort of tones coming from them. But like when it was actually happening, like Mafu has told us, like I want to say it was through a live stream afterwards, about how he was so nervous that he could not hold the microphone and he had like tape to his hand.
Oh my god.
And I'm just like, holy shit, like, it's normal to be nervous for a performance.
Yeah.
But this is also on national television, and it's like, yeah, it's amazing that he had the chance to. And not only that, last year for the 2022 one, technically Ado performed under Uta, there we go. So the One Piece character that he voiced the singing voice for was Uta, and so quote unquote Uta was performing in the 2022 one, and it's
Sheesh.
yeah, it's
That's so
it,
wild.
yeah, okay. And it's yeah, so like Ado was technically part of it, as the voice. And
Yeah.
so we can really see how the times are moving. Like we are moving on from the old, like, I don't know, traditional sense of what I guess a singer or an artist is, and we are being more global in including these internet talents.
I
you
feel
know,
like
because it's
yeah, I feel like the kind of post-COVID mentality has really helped with that too.
yes, very
Like
definitely so.
yeah, like with all of the isolations and lockdowns and stuff, it's like internet like content that is like created like by just like creators just online has become so much more like valued, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like everyone works so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we can go on to like
Me info
our
dumping.
This is fine. This is what I'm here for. Cuz like my knowledge about like utaite and like ATR specifically isn't a lot, so I'm learning. But yeah, we can go into our main discussion topics, I think.
Sure. I'm sitting here like, wait, were these not main discussion
Yeah.
topics?
I mean, these are also still our main discussion. It's like we can we can move on. Words anyway. But yeah, so yeah, we did. What do, what do we move on to?
Oh, the true duality of man. That's what we're moving on to.
That's what we're moving on to.
Yes.
Right, yes. So there's a reason we have this as the stream title. So we've talked a lot about Mafu Mafu, but we have not talked about a very important personality. And that is Manun-chan. This is Manun-chan. This is so how do we explain the existence of Manun-chan?
I'm not 100% sure. I want to say it was based off of the jokes / comments of how Mafu sings really, really high for a cis male singer. Like he hits most notes that a soprano cannot hit.
Yeah.
So a lot of folks when first listening to Mafu's voice will be like, "Oh wow, she sings pretty," and everybody's like, "Well, actually." So I feel like that's where this character I don't know if I can even say character at this point, but
I mean, yeah. It's she's basically just like femme Mafu.
yeah. But that's basically where she came to be, I think.
Yeah, and like when Mafu sings as Manun-chan, he like his range gets even higher.
Yes. So he goes from talking like this to talking like this.
Yeah.
And it's wild, especially when you're seeing it
right there.
when you see it happen live.
Yeah.
So like as an example, when last year it's not last year anymore. 2 years two? Oh god, was it last year?
Which one?
It was last year. It was approximately this time last year. Sorry, that I visited Japan for definitely to see my family, but also happened to see Mafu's concert at Tokyo Dome last year.
Oh wait, yeah, I watched that.
And he for the encore song he sang "Onnanoko ni." No, he did not.
No, that wasn't
yes, he did.
Encore.
"Onnanoko ni naritai." I'm thinking of the wrong. No, it was both.
Oh, okay.
It started with a da 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 da. But
oh wait, yeah, because it was when he was in like the balloon on the ceiling.
Yes.
Okay, I remember now.
So it was wild because like I knew he could, but to actually see it happening real time, where he's coughing, he's like, oh man, it's so high, I can't sing, and then he suddenly goes into this voice and starts singing it again, and I'm just like, bruh.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Like just when I when Onnanoko ni Naritai first came out, I showed it to one of my friends. And I was like, yeah, it's Mafu basically just self-duetted. And he was like, wait, both voices are Mafu? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like the second, so like the top image on the screen is from Onnanoko ni Naritai, and then the bottom image, there's like the second image is from Chokoto no kotae, I think is the title. Yeah.
Yes, Chokoto no Kotae was a Valentine's song.
Yeah.
Well, technically White Day song because wait, no,
I
I'm
think it was
right. I'm right.
Valentine's. Yeah.
No, yeah, it's Valentine's. I'm like, which way goes first? Yeah, no, it's a Valentine's song, but basically the story is like she just a little bit chokotto, a little bit wants to let you know, hey, I kind of like you, but it's really cute because choco is it's a pun on chocolate because Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah.
And I just the fact that in the video title it literally says like Manen-chan and then like character voice
Yes.
Mafu, which I think is just
Yes.
he's really like Manen-chan is now like her own like OC.
Yes.
That's fun. And actually, funnily enough, there was a time where Mafu gave her like we got a Manen-chan VTuber debut. And like when the clips for that were like everywhere, I was just like, no way. So I have a little clip here for that. Let's play it. Ah.
The chat going wild in the back.
Just the little cough in the background, Mafu trying to maintain the voice.
Yes.
Wait, I just realized that wait, I'm gonna play it again because I'm realizing I did not set up the audio capture for my screen, for my screen, which also means that the clips earlier were muted. Whoops! This is fine.
Whoops.
One day maybe I will have a stream without my scarf, but yeah, no, like that is a valid assumption because I have done that previously, but you know, it's okay. Anyway, right, let's actually listen to Manen-chan now.
では聞こえておりますか？皆さんどうもこんばんは。今日4月1日マフマフチャンネルを改めマヌンちゃんチャンネルとして活動していくマヌンちゃんと申します。皆さんこんばんは。はじめまして。もういつもマフマフくんばっかり前に出てずるいなって思ってた。好きなタイプ。
He just kind of like dies in the background.
いっぱい構ってくれる人か
And
な。
that's like what I was talking about when I was
構っ
like,
てくれる
he
人
goes
か
from this
な。
to this and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
寂しいから。
I appreciate his commitment to the bit.
Yeah.
疲れた。はい。ちょっと低くなってきた。ちょっと待って。大変なのこれ。
He's like 大変なのこれ。
緊張したの。褒めて。褒めて。
Yep.
3サイズ。
もうやめろ。やめなさい。
シャンプーはセブンイレブンのなんかセブンイレブンのマークが書いてあるシャンプー。もう7年ぐらいそれ使ってます。セブンイレブンの。
Oh my god. So that's Manen-chan in 2 minutes.
すごいす
Oh
ご
my
い。
god, stop.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah. すごい。His VTuber models are really cute. Like,
I was
even
gonna
his,
say
like, normal
Chachagoma.
one.
I love Chachagoma art because it's like so soft and like even though it's digital art, it has that like watercolor painting feel to it, and I just love it so much.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's our best girl Manen-chan. And then we also have like an extra little clip here, which is technically not Manen-chan, but
Yes. This was also after the
loud.
raid.
Wow, that's loud. Let me just
Sorry.
turn
This
that
was
down a
also
bit.
an April Fool's thing. So they made a pretend commercial about an album that and they're like, after the rain became magical girls, yay. And the thing is, they actually did release an album to go along with this, and it was purchasable. Now I can't find
Oh
it
my
anywhere. So
god.
yeah,
Damn.
but it is like technically a real thing that happened.
Huh. Oh my god.
My favorite part about this is the fact that like Mafu's voice is not super altered to sound feminine, while
Yeah.
Soraru's voice is robotic as fuck.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's something. I never knew that existed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this just reminded me. Wasn't there like a trend of like a time when like utaites would like take selfies but with like the filter that like
Yeah.
changes their like the like gender presentation?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was that was like
Yes,
I've seen so many pictures from that. I'm like, damn.
Yes. I mean, personally, like Mafu doesn't even have to try, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
Like he's already got a very like slender like I look at pictures.
Okay. Oh, I should have included a picture of Mafu's face on here.
Oh, we should have. No. Let me see if I can find one.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, that's not the right kanji. There we go. So the can I post it in the chat because it's an official Japanese or official Twitter post from him?
Oh yeah, or
Is
you
that
could like
okay?
you could put the image on like a slide and I could put the slide up on the screen.
Oh, right. I forgot about you do have to get out of the screening mode. Control M. Don't need to add a title. Paste the picture. Yeah, you need to get out of the whatchamacallit.
Oh my god.
Technically that was not the one. That is just him dressing up in normally
Yeah. But like
dressing up.
even then, like sheesh.
That's the wrong tweet. Here we go. Back to the correct tweet. Copy image. Paste. There we go. That the okay, if you refresh it
Oh
now.
my god, yeah.
Yeah. So the one on the right that I just put is the filter version of the center image, and the left one is just straight up him being him.
Yeah. So pretty, and for what? For real.
Yeah. I wish this is like the duality.
Yeah, this is the real duality. Except it's not even this isn't even that much of a duality. Like either way, it's like what? Like
Yeah.
in his in one of his lives, I think it was the one from last year, like the Budokan live.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the one where he had like that really like flowy like white outfit and like that headpiece?
I think so.
Yeah. No, when I was watching that and like I was watching that with one of my friends and we were both just there like he looks like some kind of like mystical forest creature. Like he looks like a fairy.
Yeah.
I don't understand how he's real.
One that he did with the clip from Suicide Ginga no Kuro Nikuru, the Watercolor Galaxy Chronicles. There's a live footage of that, and that's like the one that I think of when sorry, I am quite literally adding this to the slides like right now.
That is fine. Go for
it. I want to insert a video and I want to insert that link and be like, wow, look at this. Look at this photograph.
Look at this graph.
So like you don't have to show like the full thing because
Yeah.
it's an entire song, but
Yeah.
like the costume is so fluffy, like flowy, and it's so wow, and then it's just wow. Yeah, I have words, and the word is wow.
Let me skip through a little bit. Let's see. Ooh.
Let me see if I can find a good spot. If you go to about
the blurred camera.
yeah.
Oh, this is before his hair was white.
Yes.
Damn.
I love him so much.
Oh, so pretty. Damn. I want to see Mafu live. Me too. Oh.
It is truly extraordinary to actually like be there in flesh. So if you do have the chance, please go, because
Yeah. Oh man. It's
I
on
was on the
bucket
verge of
list.
tears like multiple times
Oh.
because I was so excited.
Damn. Yeah, like even just watching the online live had me like I was just so like ah! So like see like in person, and I can't even imagine. Oh. Yeah.
I will say though, if you are going live, like please arrive very many hours before everything starts. So like recently, and by recently I mean like in the last 2-ish years, they started doing like tickets so that you can grab a ticket and come back later. But like
Oh.
there have been times when this story is one that I tell a lot. So when I went to the Hikifesu live in 2019, this was before they did tickets. So we're so my dad and I arrive to the place approximately 3-ish hours before the concert itself. Not well, no, technically 4 hours before, because it was 3 hours before the place, like the stadium opened for us to enter. So this is all time for people to buy merch and whatever, right?
Yeah.
And the merch line is so long that the person in charge of it like has a sign that says approximately 3 hours from here.
Oh god.
And my brain says, well, it's approximately 3 hours, and it's 3 hours before the place opens. Therefore, we stay in line, we, buy the merch, and then within that 1 hour that's left before the actual performance, when it opens, we go. Great. Perfect plan.
Oh no.
Red flag as fuck. So, the line keeps moving ever so slowly. And then, like, once we finally, like, it's snaking back and forth, right? And once we finally see, like, the tent where the stuff is, they start handing out, like, a sheet of paper and one of those, like, golf pencils so that you can check off what you want to get. And basically you give that to the person, the staff there, and they grab it all, and then you pay the money and then you go, right?
That sounds
So
like an
I'm
efficient
like,
system.
yeah. So I'm looking at my like wish list that I already made like on my phone, and I'm looking at the money that I have, and I'm just like checking off everything, and I'm like, well, okay. And then like every now and then they were like, oh, this is out of stock, and like on Twitter I'm like, oh, okay. So then I would like erase it and whatever, right? Anyways, we're getting closer and closer to the tent, and I look at my clock on my phone and it is the time, but it is looking at the rest of the line versus how much based off of the movements. My dad's like, I don't think we're gonna get through the line before the concert itself starts.
Oh god.
So we're talking, and eventually about 30 minutes in, so there's about 30 minutes left before the performance itself, my dad's like, I'll stay in the line and get you the stuff, you go. So I go. And you know, I sit down with probably like 20 to 15 minutes left, so it's fine. And my dad messages me online saying, like, he is live tweeting about the girls in front of him in the line. There's a group of girls, you know, probably teens, like, you know, early high school at most. There's a group of girls, teens, and, you know, they're whispering to each other. Then the line moves a little bit. They continue whispering to each other, and eventually they do rock, paper, scissors. And obviously, the one that lost gets to stay in the line like my dad was doing. The other
Oh my
two
god.
give her their wish lists and money, and they go skedaddle off. And my dad just live tweeting this entire thing. He's like, "Oh, she's crying. She is sobbing. She is hysterically
Oh, that's
sobbing."
so sad.
And it gets worse because, as my dad predicted, they were not done with the line by the time the performance actually started.
Oh god.
And the thing is, this was at MetLife Dome, so it was it's a dome. It is half open out in the, you know, the it is half open. So when the concert started, you can hear it in the distance.
Yeah.
So even though she calmed down, she starts crying again.
Oh no.
The line moves a little bit. The song ends. You know, it's a song, so about 3-4 minutes. She's calmed down by then, but then the next song starts and she starts fucking bawling again. And I'm just sitting here like, oh my god.
That's
like,
so sad.
Yeah. So, even if you think that 3 hours is enough to get through the 3-hour merch line, it is not enough. So if you do not have a person to guarantee for you, like I had my dad to do so for me, please arrive very many hours before things start, because you will be very sad like that one girl
Oh god.
from 4 years ago.
That's so tragic. Oh, I feel so
Yeah.
bad for her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
And,
man.
like, each ticket is, like, 6,000 yen, so very roughly speaking, $60 very
Yeah.
roughly, 'cause the thing's different now, but, like,
Yeah.
so it's not super duper a lot, but it is a decent chunk of money. So, whew, yeah, yeah.
God.
Yeah.
It's like a war zone out there.
It really, really is. So, like, the last year one that I went to, I did all my merch ordering stuff online because I was gonna be in Japan for another month afterwards, so I could have it shipped and it would have been fine. But, like, from what I saw, yes, merch line long, but they also had the little ticket system that I was talking about. So, like, you basically go up to a staff member and they give you a ticket that says come back in 3 hours, and then you show up for 15 minutes in that, like,
Oh, that
you know,
sounds like
3
a
hours
way
later
better way
slot.
to do things.
Yes. So, like, the picture that I took with him, not him, the cardboard cutout of him. So, like, that actually did, even though there was a wait time, it did go very smoothly and ended in about 15 minutes. So, like, we had a chance to, you know, take a little stroll around the city. So
That's nice.
so we got there about an hour before the pictures opened, and it was still a 2-hour
Oh
wait.
god.
So it was basically we got the pictures an hour after pictures opened, even though we were there from an hour before pictures opened.
Yeah.
So we ended up, like, getting breakfast, and then we kind of strolled around, and then we did the pictures, and then for the next 3-ish hours before the live, we ended up going to karaoke, which, ironically enough, we were not the only ones with that same idea. So the rooms were all filled. So while we were waiting, like there, you know, it's I guess the karaoke places in Japan are like there's a lobby with a few chairs, but then if there's not enough spaces, there'll be, like, more chairs for you to sit on, like, in the hallway outside the doors and stuff sometimes. So we were in one of, like, those benches, and I'm sitting here like, "Oh, that's a Mafu song. Oh, that's a Mafu song. Oh, that's a Soraru song. Oh, and it was really funny because my dad's like, "So we're not the only ones waiting for the concert."
Yeah. Oh my god. That's so wild.
Yeah.
I really want to go to a concert in Japan. I think that is like an experience. Like
Yes.
I feel like I feel like concert culture is like so different in other countries compared to like where I am.
I was gonna say I have no idea about what it's like for y'all over there, because I don't know. I've never thought about it. I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I haven't been to that many here actually. Like the most recent one I went to was Radwimps, which was
Wait, they.
yeah, Radwimps was here last month.
Oh wow, that's
Um,
awesome.
Yeah, that was actually really, really good. That was I hadn't been to a concert in years before that. So, yeah, but that was like really like tame, I guess. It was like, I don't know, it was just really like chill. Um, yeah. Like
Not
the
a war
queue,
zone.
yeah, it was not a war zone. Like the queue was really, really long, but like it was like okay. Um, yeah. But like the other concerts that I've been to were like more when I was like in high school. So it was a long time ago.
I see.
But yeah, they were all like boy bands. So again, like the type of artist you see would also have like a completely different atmosphere.
Right.
But yeah.
Anybody who's like appealing towards the teens area of audience is gonna be wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
That bad?
I mean, it actually wasn't that. It wasn't too bad. Like when I went, I think it was like it was fine. It was just like I don't know. When I'm around a lot of people, it's just like a lot. But
That's fair.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. But like, yeah, I feel like seeing a different type of artist in like or like in a different context would be like its own experience. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the same as just watching their videos online.
Yeah. Like as much as like I love seeing all the online lives and stuff, but like sometimes I want to be there.
Yeah. I was gonna say the thing that I really like about live performances is like the sheer wall of sound that hits you. Like
Mm,
the same reason why people like their music really loud in their car so that
yeah.
they can feel the music. It's like that, except it's like the entire like space around you. Like not just
Yeah.
you and your friend and maybe their, the person next to them. No, it's like the entire stadium. Like it's not literally like rattling, but you can feel it in your
Yeah.
heart.
And I love when like everyone starts singing along. I think that's
Yes.
really nice.
Yes. Or the time when when the artists themselves will like point the mic at you like yes.
Oh man. Or like when the crowd ends up being louder than the singer.
Yep. And then you can hear how off key / off time they are because of the
Yeah.
distance.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful. Man. But yeah. Okay, so I guess before we do like a deep dive into 1, 2, 3, because we've been talking a lot about Mafu, let's go
we
back
have,
to
haven't we?
like the ATR
Yes.
dynamic with a couple of clips. Right, let's see. I haven't actually watched these yet, so
ちなみにうちの妹7月7日
Yeah.
誕生日。
おお、七夕。
はいいいですね。
いいな。で、何の設定ですか、それは。
設定じゃ
本当にい
ね
るんですか、本当に。
今度合わせてやるよ。あこそら来てたんだけど
え、合わせてくれるんですか。将来あれだな。そらさんのことをお兄ちゃんと。近いですね。いや
な。生々しい。
お兄ちゃん
生々しいよ。気持ち悪いやつだ本当に。
That's so cute. Oh my god. Like even in the like in the live like the 5th anniversary live, like the MC sections are so cute.
Yes.
They have fun banter.
Yes.
マフとソラルさんだったらオフで多分エーペックスやってるとか。
Soraru's VTuber model is so cute.
やってんすか本当に。
やってるね。
どれぐらいの頻度で？
なんか一時期は結構毎日のようにやってたけど、俺が最近ライブとかであんまりやってないから、最近そんなやってない。
いいね。
けどなんか一緒のカスタム出たりとか、
おお。
大会出たりとか。
はいはいはいはい。意義あります。意義あります。
なんだ
まず一時期は毎日のようにやってたけどって言ってたけど、俺とソラルさんが最大で連続でやった日数は2日で。
いや
全然やってねえじゃねえ。一時期は毎日のようにやってたけどは絶対嘘で。
アフはもっとやりたいって言ってますよ、ソラルさん。
The way he like pretends to be Soraru.
Yeah. No, his Soraru impressions are like.
DebACE やってますか？いや、よくやってるよって言ってたけど、まあここ1ヶ月ぐらいはおそらくやってないですね。
あれ？
うん。
かわいそう。
やってないっすね。
マフだってずっと言ってるもんね。
でもソラルさんと結構なんかさ、俺がインするとフルパノでやってない？
あ、普通にランクマンしてるんですよ。
そうだからさ。
うん。
I remember in the after talk of like the anniversary live, there was like a moment where like Mafu put on his Soraru voice. It was so funny.
Oh
yeah, no, he was like.
嘘やん全然。しかもこの人なんか一人でさ、ソロでアリーナランクとかやってさ、ノラの人とさ。
He was like, oh, Sora. He was trying to get Soraru to like agree to sing. 女の子になりたい, I think.
Oh right.
Fan comment, yeah. he tried to do an impression of how he thought that Soraru would sing it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And he put on like his like deep voice.
Yeah.
But like he sounded like he was wheezing.
Yeah.
Mafu gaslight gatekeep girl boss real.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have one more here. I like picked
This one's a little bit long, so yeah, don't do that. All of
Yeah,
it.
I just picked like a short timestamp. I like how I'm like covering him, but like he just has everyone like around him. That's cute.
Yeah.
鬼やん。鬼やん。これは。
トンネルを通るのよ。
いや、エイペックスやめろよ。
誘拐ポータル。
あれ使えなかった。
なんか、そう悲しいわ。そういうこと。
だって俺もポータル持ってない。あれ、マフ持ってんじゃん。そのポータル使ったらまた言い換えられるんじゃね？
Yeah, they're fun. I like the like dynamics with each other.
Yes,
they have fun banter.
They really do.
Okay, right. Is it time for your brain rot?
It sure is, isn't it?
So, Rav has a lot of things to say about 1, 2, 3.
I have so much to say about 1, 2, 3. It's not even funny. Like, if y'all saw on the document, y'all would see that like literally just 1, 2, 3 has a quarter of the text that we do have. So as a very little history background, there we go. So 1, 2, 3 is a song that they were commissioned to write for the opening of One Piece. Yikes!
One Piece.
for the opening.
Luffy is my favorite Pokemon.
Oh man, for not One Piece, called Pokemon. This was for what is this, Sun and Moon? I don't remember the series name. It's the one where Go is the new like friend.
No. I
don't think it's Sun and Moon.
No, that was Sword and Shield. Was that Sword and Shield?
I don't remember, but for Go being the friend, like that's the rival slash partner slash what. Anyways, so they were commissioned to write the song, and initially when this was announced, you know, the mainstream Pokemon watchers were all like, "What do you mean you're making Utaita do this?" Like they were overall like negative perception of what was going to happen, because they're all like, well, they're just internet people, they don't know what they're doing. And then they came up with this great thing that like pays tribute to not only like the original Pokemon song and the games. It's just so many. Oh man, wait. Should I just like start brain rotting and you like put it in the timestamps?
Yeah, go
or
for it.
you're gonna listen to it first and then like I talk about it? Like what's going on? What do I do?
Um,
How do I?
I don't want to like play through the whole song just in case of like copyright
All right,
stuff.
copyright.
So I feel like just
Okay.
going to timestamps is probably the best way to do this.
Okay, cool. In that case, I'm just gonna like start brain rotting over this. Okay, so so like there's been like a lot of comments I guess on YouTube that like will explain all the things, but now that it's been like 5 years since the song came out, it's not as much. But there's a lot of references as I initially explained. So like there's so this ooh, I need to slow down. So the song itself uses a lot of 8-bit sounds in the backgrounds, in what I call like twinklies. They're just a bunch of like ornamental things. It's not like the melody or anything, but in the ornamental like sort of background part of the song, there's a lot of like 8-bit sounds happening, and that is in itself is paying respects to like the original Game Boy, like the games. And going to the original Game Boy, like at the very beginning of the song, there's the Game Boy startup sound. So it's like wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so just like the intro itself is like already, this is Pokemon, we're here. And then in the first verse there's a part where Soraru sings Tatoe hi no naka mizu no naka, where it just means even in fire or water. And that's just paying respect to the original Pokemon Master, Aim to be a Pokemon Master song for the Japanese opening, where it goes Tatoe hi no naka mizu no naka kusa no naka mori no naka, and the original one's basically saying like I'm gonna find Pokemon everywhere because the goal is to catch them all. And in this one it's a sort of like regardless of where we are, we're gonna let's go.
Let's go.
I need a who breathe.
Breathe. Pace yourself.
Breaths. And I am breathing. I sure am breathing. And then like there's also in the choruses, at the very end of all the choruses, they say kimi ni kimeta, which is like the Japanese phrase for I choose you, right?
Oh
like
yeah.
the Pikachu, I choose you. Yeah, that's the kimi ni kimeta that's in the song.
Wait, where's let me find the timestamp for that.
You're soon.
Oh, wait. Oh,
You're too. You were at the correct spot.
there it is.
Yeah. And like just
Oh,
there's
hydrate.
just
Thanks for the
so
hydrate.
many. So I will hydrate.
Yeah, please hydrate. I think you really needed that hydrate, bro.
Yeah, I needed to hydrate so I don't die.
Yeah.
Thanks, sorry. Thanks for the hydrate. Okay. So yeah, so there like that. There's that as a homage to just Pokemon in general, right? And then the entirety of the second verse has lyrics that basically it's like it's both a new adventure, but also at the same time they're reflecting on their past. And a lot of folks have taken this as a sort of like a general adult point of view, like as for folks like me, the millennials that really grew up with the Pokemon series. And like technically we're not part of like their target audience anymore, but because Mafu and Soraru are part of this demographic of folks who grew up with Pokemon, right, they're like sort of paying respect to us, the older fans. And I'm just
Damn.
hello.
I never thought about this song this deeply before. Wow.
Yeah, and it's like so cool because we like, I guess like they're, especially with like internet talent and celebrities, there's that sort of like I guess putting them on the pedestal kind of like distance, right? But then like when you're listening to this, you're just like, oh shit, they're just like me. They watched or played Pokemon as they were growing up, and even though they're, we're technically too old to be, part of Ash's journey now, we're still, an important part of his journey because we were there, because we were part of it. And like the second verse just sort of highlights that for me, and I just love this song so much. So much.
I accidentally clicked off the thing.
And then like on the second chorus, in the Let's Go sections, they say, 雨上がりじゃなくちゃ、にじまに、違う、晴れ、Let's go, 雨上がりじゃなくちゃ、Let's go, 晴れ間に虹はない, there we go, that part, translates to, unless it's after the rain, clear skies don't have rainbows. And I'm just like, gasp. You just talked about yourself.
Oh my god. Which part was that?
It's the Let's Go part in the second chorus.
Okay. Where's the Let's Go?
It's slightly after that.
So after that. There it is.
No, yeah.
Damn.
Yes. And then like this last the very end of the chorus where they don't say I choose you, they say that like we've known or realized since that day.
Yeah.
And the bridge itself like really hits hard for us adults that grew up on Pokemon, because like they say things like, without even realizing you've become an adult. Like, yes, we have fucking grown up. And it's and it's like they are talking to us as Pokemon viewers. Like the main, I guess, quote unquote, main part, the first verse and the chorus are aimed towards the new generation of the children who are quite literally watching it now. But the rest, like the second half of the song, is really targeted towards us, the listeners, watchers, players, whatever, that have been here for a while. And the bridge is just like, it's like little tiny tidbits of everything everywhere. Like they say, like they refer to an adventure held in one hand. That's referring to the Pokemon games, because the handheld game consoles, like the Game Boy and the DS, and the stuff that we had Pokemon on, right? Like right now, it's not very much a adventure in one hand when you have a fucking Nintendo Switch. That's not really right. It doesn't really fit in your pocket, like the song says. But like they say, like it used to be our everything. Like yes, it was, because I don't know about like in not Japan, but in Japan, Pokemon everything was everywhere. Pokemon pasta, Pokemon this, Pokemon that. They still sell Pokemon bread. I get Pokemon bread every time I go to Japan, not because the bread is good, but because they have stickers inside.
Oh
and
my god.
They like Pokemon was our lives when we were children in the target, audience. And like they talk about how the memories of those times are looking for you. It's like that we were reflecting on them and they're reflecting back at us, and I'm just
they're just like us for real.
Yeah, and it's just like so much nostalgia jammed into like the 40 seconds that the bridge is. And I am hit by nostalgia, and I am dead to this nostalgia because they did it so well. And then we like going into the last chorus, we get the double whammy of the original like red/green, whichever game you played, like the battle music from that. Like it, just listen.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Oh, the 8-bit man.
Yeah. Yeah, the double whammy. I cried listening to this like the first 5 times, okay? Like,
Understandable.
just so much nostalgia slam packed into this 3-minute song.
Mm.
Or maybe it's 4 minutes, but
It's actually 5 minutes.
oh shit, it's longer than I thought. There's so much happening in this song,
Yeah.
and it touches my heart as a grew up on Pokemon person.
What you said about how like up to the first chorus, it's like for like the current generation, and then like afterward the rest of the song kind of hits more for like the older generation. It actually makes a lot of sense structurally, because the song up to the end of the first chorus, that is what the kids are going to see on the anime.
Yes.
And then like the rest of the song is more like, because usually
For the
like,
adults that buy the CDs.
yeah, exactly. Because like usually like young children who are just like watching anime don't go out of their way to find the full versions of the openings.
Yep.
So
Yep.
yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense.
Yes. There's like so much thought and like love put into this
Yeah.
that it's amazing. And another thing is some folks have pointed it out that on their outfits for this music video,
Yeah.
the necklaces,
Yeah, I was looking at that.
it looks like no, but no, it's supposed to be S for Soraru and M for Mafu. And it's
Oh,
like
that's so cute.
there's just I love so much. So much. So much.
Me too. I'm like gaining a newfound appreciation for this song. I never
There's just
really
so
like
much happening.
dissected it like this before.
Yeah, no, the comments, at least in Japanese, like when it first came out, half of it were things like, "Wow, I'm surprised," like positively, "I'm surprised how even quote unquote even the utaite could do something amazing like this." And then the other half, or maybe a quarter, were like, "Well, yeah, of course, because they're amazing, blah blah blah."
Yeah.
And then like there was a group of folks who had basically psychoanalyzed the entire song and listed out every single I guess like reference in the similar way that I did, but more in depth and
Yeah.
with better words than I did. I just rambled about it.
Oh man.
But yeah, it's wild to me because like it's one thing to compose a song, right? Like you have your own ideas and themes that you want to put into it. But then like when you're composing for somebody else, you also have to put their sort of like creative ideas into it, right?
Yeah.
And then like you got to be really careful because you don't want to misrepresent what they're thinking, or you don't want to overstep boundaries about what they did or didn't want.
Mm.
And so it's like its own um creative process that is still slightly different than I guess just like making a song in general.
Mm.
And then I cried when they did this for the first song for one of their lives.
Yeah. Yeah, they did that, didn't they? Which one was it? I think that was the anniversary,
it was
wasn't
online.
it? Yeah,
it was
yeah,
online
yeah.
live.
God. I remember the opening of that live, they like drove in on like a
on like a limo.
Yeah. They are like next level, I swear.
They really are. And that was another thing. So kind of going back to the earlier point of how they've sort of like come into like the mainstream media. There have been a few different interviews with Mafu and with Soraru about their content and just them in general. And the thing that I found to be really interesting was how they presented like Mafu's lyrics. So it's not as present in the writing for like 1, 2, 3 because it is intended technically for children.
Yeah.
But in some of like his songs, like just the ATR songs or just Mafu solo songs, or honestly any of the songs that Mafu writes, He has a lot of like really big words or words that are just so
Yeah.
like pretty. Like I do not have the vocabulary for it to even remotely do it justice. But like the word choice that he opts to use is like very very elegant, very precise. So like there's a lot of songs that'll kind of like say the same thing over and over just to fill in the syllable count. Like this is the complete opposite of it. There's so much meaning packed into each and every word that he
Yeah.
chooses that it is astounding. And it was really funny because I don't remember if it was in the interview or if it was something else that I read elsewhere, but fun fact of the day. Mafu used to, not sure if he still does, but at the time that I found this, he did like actively as a hobby read the dictionary just because he could. And like obviously, you know, you need somewhere to get your big words from.
Oh my god.
But
Of course he
yeah.
did. I'm not even surprised at this point. Oh,
Yeah.
Mafu. He is a force of nature.
Yes.
He really put it to good use, not for real.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I am ooh,
Are you okay?
I am alive and I am currently like adrenaline-ing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what a good brain rot session can do. Sheesh. I'm still like processing the 1 2 3 like info dump. That's damn. I should like pay more attention to what I'm listening to.
Well, to be fair, it's easier to like deep dive into lyrics if the lyrics are something that you are able to understand. Like because like for me this is like English. So
Yeah.
unless they have really big words, it's like English. I can understand, I can, you know, like listen, speak, whatever. And that's why like I don't know, it just hits different.
Yeah, that's fair. Like I have to with like Japanese songs, it takes me like a good couple of listens before I can actually like focus on like trying like understanding the meaning, because my Japanese vocabulary is very limited. But yeah, like that. But then there are times where I will like it will like start to actually become more clear in my mind, and it'll just like click, and I'll be like, whoa. That's happened with Honeyworks a few times.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man.
Damn.
They did such a great job though. Like it's 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 really rare, I think, for so like a lot of in terms of like writing songs for other people, right? Like
Yeah.
what most composers do when they're writing for other people is they have like a phrase or two, you know, to get them started, and then they'll give it to the other person, be like, hey, what do you guys think? And then they're like, okay, cool, great. And then, you know, they do whatever editing. But like in especially for this case specifically, like Mafu has his own understanding of the Pokemon because he grew up with it. There is a video of Mafu quite literally identifying Pokemon based off of their game voices.
Oh my god.
Okay, and he gets them all right. That's the worst part, the best and the worst part. Like he just knows what is as a Pokemon, right? Like like so like because he has this background you know, like that he already has for Pokemon, he was able to he was able to put so many of these like I guess references and, you know, respects back towards the original, you know, like in the second half of the song, like I said, like the to us to
Yeah.
himself, to all of us adults who are no longer watching Pokemon but are still on the internet because we have no lives.
Damn. Yeah. No, I don't know how he does it.
Probably without sleeping.
Yeah, I mean, that's why he had to take a break.
Yeah. I don't know if you watched his stream the other day, like 2 days ago, I think, 2
I
or
did
3 days ago.
not. I missed it.
But basically he was coughing a lot and a lot of viewers were worried for him, and apparently during this time, like in the last week, 2 weeks ish, he coughed so hard that he like fractured a rib, and like we're all sitting here like, okay, that's why you
What?
need a break. Do not come back. Please take a
Yeah.
break. Yeah, so like he's very definitely like on the overworking side of
Yeah.
creators, and I really wish that he would stop, because even during his year-long hiatus from, after Tokyo Dome last year
Yeah.
to technically till, like 3 days ago, but, a few months ago for the ATR stuff, because he did say he was going to do ATR stuff a little bit.
Yeah.
And, whatever. But like even during his quote unquote hiatus, he's sitting here with like Twitter posts saying, "Hey, I composed for this anime. Hey, I composed for that person.
Yeah, no,
hey,
like-
I did this." And
Like,
on one hand, I'm like,
breakaway.
thank you for the food, but please fucking sleep.
Yeah, like he I feel like he hasn't had a decent break in 10 years.
Oh, absolutely not.
Which is, it's like, making content is great, but don't sacrifice your health for it, please.
Yeah, for real, for real.
Yeah. I feel like all the like Utaite fans are always just constantly worrying about Mafu's health.
Yes.
Yeah, your body comes first, for real, exactly.
Always, always.
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming he got more rest than he did before in the past year, but like, still.
Yeah. I mean, 1 is better than 0, but we
Yeah.
want him to get like 10.
Yeah, that. It's like, he's like, I'm gonna take a break, and then he doesn't, and then you find out that he doesn't seem to understand what a break really means.
Yep.
Oh, Mafu. Yeah, I was gonna say something else and then I forgot what it was. This has been happening. This has been happening all stream.
It's you. You're the one that needs a break now. Your brain's not braining.
My brain really is not braining. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. No, I was gonna say how, like, I still find it really, like, impressive how, like, utaites have now, like, it's becoming more and more common to see them in, like, anime and stuff.
Yes.
Like, not even just After the Rain. Like, I see, like, Ito Kashitaro here and there. And I see...
I was gonna say Shonen T also
Shonen
did
T!
a Pokemon song as well.
Yeah! And, like, who else? There was someone else I was thinking of. USSS!
Oh, right, because
Yeah.
they did for Inazuma 11.
Yeah, and they did,
Right,
like,
that's the soccer one.
Yeah, and they did, Bungo the Alchemist.
Oh
And
shit,
they-
really?
yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
not aware of that one. Ooh, I
They
gotta
did the
go
opening
look at
for that. That's actually, that show was surprisingly good. Like, me and one of my friends, we like put it on randomly one day, and then we ended up binging the whole thing in one go. And it
Nice.
turns out the opening was by USSS. No, it's really funny because we didn't know who it was by when we first heard it. But then my friend was like, "It sounds like an Utaite group," and I'm like, "Huh, maybe it was USSS."
That's beautiful. Oh man. Oh, I cannot call myself a USS fan then, because I have not been keeping up with that. Ooh.
Yeah, no,
that's a bad on me.
yeah, it's kind of old now, I think, but yeah, it's pretty good. And then they also had their own like short anime as well.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, like
And
USSS
it was really
are
cute.
thriving.
Yes, I mean I think they just have a lot of connections. So like as
Yeah.
an example, USSS has their own like dating sim that they made like internally.
What?
Yeah, it's called Handsome Boys.
Oh my god.
And they stream it sometimes, like actually them playing it. Like
Wait,
they've done
that's
that a few
so
times.
cool.
And you, the protagonist MC, play as a you know, a transfer student, obviously, because you
Yeah.
have to in a dating sim. And it's really something that I found to be really funny is Urata, who is one of the eldest, like in the group.
I think he is the oldest in the
Always,
group.
I don't remember. He and Senda are referred to as like the old people in there.
Yeah.
So I never know who's actually older, but one of the oldest people in the group always plays the younger like character. Right? Like so like I just my heart goes doki doki for the Green Man. Like stand the Green Man.
Valid.
I'm
I'm a Senra Oshi myself.
Like they have so much stuff. Like as Utaite, like the level of stuff that USSS has is crazy to me.
Yeah. God, like
I
they
wait
all
for the
do
day
so
that Mafu
much.
has the fucking anime.
Please give me like an After the Rain anime short. I would like eat that up. Like that would be so good.
Yes, that is so very true. Yes, because he is actually like real life tiny.
Yeah,
I want to say
so
he's like
small.
5'5" or like 5'8". Like he's like considered average, but because everybody else is above average. Like Mafu is like 6
They're
feet
all
something.
so tall.
Yeah, and it's hilarious.
God. No, it's like Urata is like 5. Like I don't know how tall he is, but when I think about the fact that he looks so short, but then I think about the fact that he's probably like around a similar height to me, and that just makes me sad.
Now I gotta look it up.
So lanky and for what? No, for real.
Oh, fucking. I even typed it in Japanese and it's like, he is 5'4".
He's
I don't
5.
know
Oh
what
my god,
5
he's shorter than me.
Let's please Google. Please Google. I typed it in Japanese for a reason. Oh, okay. For the centimeter folks, it's apparently 162.5.
Oh my god, he's smaller than me. Wow. Wow. Okay.
Let's see. Mafu is 5'10", which is 178 centimeters.
That's tall.
And then Soraru is 5'9", 176 centimeters. So yeah, they're technically like average. Like Urata is average. Everybody else is just tall.
Urata's average?
5'4", I'm pretty sure is average for Japan.
Oh damn.
And
That's interesting.
Let's see. The average Japanese man is approximately 171.6 centimeters.
Oh, that's like 5'7".
Yeah, okay. So I lied. Urata is actually below average. Everybody else is around average.
Urata's just tiny. Gremlin energy. Old man with gremlin energy. Yeah. No, seeing like Utaite lives is always so like because it's like, oh my god, it's a real person.
Yes. They do exist, not just on the screen. They're not just anime faces.
Yeah. His mascot is a raccoon. Yeah. Uratanuki.
Yes.
Does his mascot have a name?
Yes, his name is Yamadanuki, which is
Oh,
quite literally
yeah.
mountain raccoon.
That makes sense.
But yes.
Man. Mafu has a mascot as well, right? It's Mafuteru?
Yes. Mafuteru, yes. It is a teruteru bozu, which is like a Japanese I've heard English people like call it a ghost, and I guess it kind of looks like a ghost.
Yeah.
But basically, so the story behind a teruteru bozu is you're supposed to like make it and like hang it as a charm. And basically, if you hang it right side up, you're wishing for rain to go away. If you're hanging it upside down, you're wishing for the rain to come. And it's
Oh.
wait, is that why they're after the rain?
Oh my god.
Wait, I don't know. I don't know.
I also don't know.
Ooh.
Wait, because wait.
Soraru's mascot is Hampen, which is like a.
I didn't even know
It's not
Soraru had a
tofu.
mascot.
It's like the little square thing with a bleh face
Huh.
that you sometimes see in the corner. What even is it? Hampen, it like by itself is just like fish cake,
Oh, okay.
but yeah, I guess it's a it's a fish cake. All right, so we have the little rain doll charm and fish cake mascot.
Fish cake. Interesting.
After the rain, hardships, there will be some better times. Ooh.
Yeah. Maybe.
I like that a lot better than whatever bull I was onto.
I feel like they did mention something about their name in their like anniversary live after talk segment, but I
feel like
don't
yeah,
remember.
probably.
It's been a while.
Me typing furiously on Google.
Why after the rain? What's the name? Like etymology?
Yeah. 悲しいことや辛いこともあった僕たちだけれど、その雨の後。Yeah, okay, so
Yeah, okay.
so what Michiko said is correct. It is about having lots of hardships, but you can because that's the rain that they're overcoming. Yeah. So yes.
That makes sense. Wow.
Wow. It is
just
hard
like...
to believe the brain rot of 2 hours.
Yeah. It has been almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I mean, that's how brain rots usually go, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. After the rain. Is there anything that we forgot to mention?
I don't know.
I also don't know. I'm trying to think. I love the, like, OC designs.
Yes.
They're, like, kind of minimalistic, but, like, they're so recognizable. Like, when you know them, you know them.
Yes. Oh, here's another fun fact. So the barcode that's on Mafu's face is apparently supposed to stand for 1 yen.
What?
Fun fact of the day.
I did not know that. Wow. I thought it was just there for, like, the aesthetic. I mean, it probably still is, but, you know.
Yeah, but like lore-wise, it's supposed to be 1 yen. There we go.
1 yen. I love that for him. You do you, king.
Exactly.
Oh, God. Man, I need to listen to more ATR. Like, when I was watching the anniversary live last year, I just realized how many ATR songs I just, like, did not know. Like, that was
because there's a lot of album songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, my first time, like, even my first time hearing, like, Moa was in the live. I hadn't heard the song before that. And, like, the moment I heard it, I was like, something clicked in my brain. I was like, whoa.
I was gonna say, not hearing it before the live, that is a disservice to yourself.
Yeah. No, for real. After that, I just had it on loop.
I
so
still
good.
wait the day that the description gets updated with a link to the
Please.
instrumental.
How long ago did that song even come out? Like,
like a while. Definitely very many years.
I'm like,
2 or 3 years, I think.
I'm like, can I like can I like contact him through like a business email and ask him to put it up?
God wish.
Oh, please, because I feel like if they have a space for it and they haven't
Right,
put
they
the
were
link
intending
yet,
to at least.
Yeah, I feel like it might just be a case of they like forgot. Like, you know who else has done this?
Who?
Ito Kastaro has a space for an
No.
instrumental in his song Hyakaryoran, and he has never put
Oh.
the instrumental there. It's been years.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Need. Wait, did I shared with you the Dropbox folder, right? Like the Dropbox folder?
I think so.
Slightly before when we were talking about some other stuff?
Yes, I think it had like all of the
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
Okay, yes, I did. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good.
It's-
That is
no.
my go-to, and like
Yeah.
every now and then I'll just like check on there to see if it's been updated with a certain song that starts with an M.
But still not there.
Yeah. No, the Piapuro has kind of been I say kind of been abandoned. I'm not 100% sure because the Piapuro has like some of the recent stuff, but like the very recent stuff is like not on there anymore last I checked.
Huh.
Yeah, so the most recent that they have on his Piapuro is the Alter Ego instrumental, so that's a few years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
So, yeah, there was a Dropbox that they started uploading the instrumentals to, but it's like weird because I'm honestly not sure because somebody sent me the overall Dropbox folder link, and that's how I have it. But obviously, somebody had to have maybe he tweeted it out or something, and that's why it's there. But it's like because usually the YouTube link or whatever will have the individual song folder linked to it,
Yeah.
right? So
I mean, it depends because like the Vocaloid producer Luna just links like the master folder of all of the instrumentals in their descriptions.
yeah.
So who can know?
Yeah, because the Dropbox I'm looking at right now has Alter Ego, but also stuff from before Alter Ego that is on the Piapuro, as well as stuff that's more new that are not on Piapuro. So, like for example, Breath,
Breath.
from the one song that they did with Deco,
Yeah.
and then like Ice Cream Complex, one of the newer songs, that they did for ATR. Yeah, so from my understanding, the Dropbox is the most recent spot that the instrumentals are on, but it still does not
Still
have
no
more. And I am like on the verge of commissioning but I feel
too.
that my issue is the fact that the commissioned instrumentals that I do have for one Mafu song and one ATR song, neither of them have seen the light of day in terms of a cover, which I feel like I talked to you about this
Yeah,
on
I
DMs.
mean, one of those is gonna change soon.
That's gonna change soon. But like, yeah, so because of that, I'm like, no, I have to wait. I'm not gonna commission us for an instrumental to be made if I have not even done anything with the other ones yet.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Wow.
After the rain.
After the rain. Oh, you know what we can finish up with? Since it's
What can we finish up with?
Oh my god, my my stream is having a bad I think my Wi-Fi is having a bad time.
Cool.
But it's okay. It's not like dead yet.
Okay. Dead yet?
Yeah. It's not like it's not going into the red. It's just on orange. So
Oh, I see. Okay.
yeah. Oh, it's stabilized. But yeah, no, I think it's been about 2 hours, which is like a decent time I think to start wrapping things up. What I can do is I can play the live clips again now that I've remembered to turn on
with
the audio.
sound.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So we got they're like I just have like the really short clips from each of them. I really like Soraru's hairpiece in that.
All their costumes are like so elaborate,
Yeah.
and yeah. Oh, the book for the Seven Sins album in the little booklet part like had like the instruments, costumes, and like little talk about them. So that was pretty cool.
I love the blurred camera. Ah, beautiful. So, yeah. Wow. That was a productive brainwash session. Do you have anything extra that you want to add?
No, because if I start, I will not stop. No, this is fine. This is a good spot to wrap up.
Okay. Cool. Well, thank you for joining me today, Rav. That was fun. I have learned a lot about ATR actually.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Yeah, so that is this month's DebACE. It wasn't really much of a DebACE, more of a discussion. I haven't really had like a DebACE debate. I can't speak anymore. In a while, but like, yeah, it was super fun. Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, so I have next month's guest and topic finalized actually already. So
nice.
that's gonna be fun. So basically next month I'm gonna have Ailana with me, and we're going to be talking about the like League of Legends Netflix animation series Arcane. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, we're gonna kind of be dissecting some. That's gonna be more of a debate actually. We're gonna be dissecting some of the themes and stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, so that's it for today. And yeah, thank you guys for hanging out in the chat, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!
Bye!